Yep, you are not mistaken. That is a taxidermied crocodile eating a frog. A taxidermied crocodile eating a frog. But I feel like I need to start at the beginning of this story. It all started when Brent and I decided to go on a date. After Brent and I bought this cute little cottage in November of 2022, soon after we decided to go to a frozen yogurt place called Delishy in our hometown. We had our frozen yogurt and I've been dying to go to local antique and thrift stores in our new hometown, and I was really wanting to go to one with a whole bunch of stuff on the front porch, and it was an antique store. We go in there, and mind you, it is 8 o'clock at night. And so I walk in there, and you can obviously tell, I've been talking to my friend Emily about this too, you can obviously tell when a man puts together a thrift or antique store or a woman puts together a thrift or antique store. Usually with men, if they put together a store, stuff is piled sky high to the ceiling and like piled high, and you have to like scrounge through everything. Well, this is how this store was like, and you had this little narrow pathway. You have this little narrow pathway you can walk, and mind you, it's already dark, and I'm getting a little freaked out because it's piled sky high and all men in there. Like it's a man's den if you go in there. Brent left me at one point, and he was scrounging around. He likes to look at the old weapons, like the old antique weapons that you can get from all these wars. And he likes to look at swords, guns, knives, like all these weapons. So he was looking at that while I was scrounging around in the pathways, in the dark pathways. And there was this point where I really got freaked out. And I was like calling Brent on the phone. I was like, where are you? Where are you? And he wasn't picking up the phone. And I was trying to find him. And because first off, when I get in there, they're like, this little girl came in the store, because I guess they had surveillance cameras all over the place. But they were like, this little girl came into the store. And I was like, yeah, are y'all open? He's like, well, when the lights are on and doors are unlocked, we're pretty much open. And there were a bunch of men in the back watching TV. Like, typical men's den. Okay? So I'm scrounging around, and all over the place are these taxidermied, like, set up scenes of where they dressed up these taxidermied animals. And it's crazy. I will show you after the end of the story, but I end up picking out a skillet. I bring it to the front, and I call it antique store instead of a thrift store because they tend to have their prices set a little bit higher, and usually antique stores tend to do that over thrift stores. And he prices some things, but other things he likes you to haggle with him. Like, you can bring up an item to him and say, how much will you take for if we bought this? He will say blah blah blah, and then you say, can I give you blah 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 for it? And he might say yes or no. If he's firm on it, he'll say no. But that's kind of how the store acts. Like, you can haggle with some things, and some things are marked at a certain price, and he will not haggle. Getting to where I want to switch over all to cast iron skillets, and I'm getting various different sizes, and he actually gave me a really good deal on some of these skillets, these cast iron skillets, because it was like this big, and I wanted an egg one where I can fix my eggs in. And I bring it to him, and I was like, how much will you take for this? He's like, well, you know we only take cash or check, right? And I always carry a card. Like, I'm bad about this, but I always carry a card with me. I rarely ever have cash. I don't have any of that on me right now. He's like, well, it's only like $5. I was like, $5 for a little cast iron skillet? That's really good. That's a really good deal. I was like, well, can you save it for me? And he ended up saving it for me. But I was like, I'll have to come back and get it from you. when I have cash. All over the place. Taxidermied animals. Like different scenes of taxidermied animals, like the crocodile scene, where they've dressed up these animals in these bizarre ways. And I don't know, I think maybe they do that to get people to come in and to look at their store, maybe, or maybe they're just bored. I have no idea, but the place kind of freaks me out. I'll never go back by myself. I always have somebody with me when I go back to that store. Even though I did see some things where I do want to go back. They had some international Heartland dishes that I want to go through so bad. I've always wanted international Heartland dishes ever since I saw Brent's aunt's international Heartland dishes, and they had some, so I'm going to go back and look at those. But I'm not going by myself, that's for sure, because I don't know why, but there's something about that place that just freaks me out. And I've already promised my friend Emily I'm going to take her, so I'm definitely going to take her. And I will not go back without Brent, that's for sure. But without further ado, I'm going to show you some scenes of this place. And you get to see kind of how it's set up. Now, it doesn't just have taxidermy stuff in there. I mean, the stuff is piled sky high to the ceiling. Like, you have to take your time to look through the things, and there are definitely different things in there that were very, very pretty and antique-y. Like, there was tons of antique vanities that were gorgeous vanities, and they even had a little kid's vanity that was very pretty. But yeah, I'm going to show you all the taxidermy animals in this store.
Some of these displays are just so disturbing to me.
Oh. That thing is really big. You don't look creepy at all. So you can obviously tell we went back during the day, and we ended up going with Brent's parents, my in-laws, and they were kind enough to get me a birthday present from there. And no, I did not get a raccoon wearing a hat. But they did end up getting me this cast iron skillet. Look how little and cute it is. I definitely need to season that. And they got me this for my little baby girl on the way. She'll be here in November, and I can picture her as a little toddler rocking in this little rocking chair on the front porch. So cute. Also, in this thrift haul, I want to share with you real quick what I got at a thrift store on Oakland Island when I took a girls trip with one of my friends. So I got this maternity skirt, jean skirt. It does have a slit in the front that I'm going to put material here, so it kind of looks like it's from the 2000s. Sort of like what Derma wore in Dermot and Greg, if you've seen that show. It's set in the 2000s, and I'm going to make it into that kind of aesthetic. And then I got this soda bottle. And I'm going to try my hand at making some soda. So, very, very pleased with this thrift haul. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up for me. And I will see y'all next time. I know it was a very unique, fun video. and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next week. Bye!